Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky, and today I have no idea what we're going to do. I just got on here to do a real time. I did pull these photos out. One of Riley sleeping. Look at her face, it's so dirty. And one of Riker sleeping. I do have this sketch, and then I just have a ton of stuff on my desk. Oh my word. And I figure the best way to cut into these papers that I absolutely adore is probably just to do it all at once. I think I might call them maybe Little Dreamers. And like I said, I do have this sketch right here. So let's see what we can do. I think these papers are more of a white base than a cream, possibly. I don't know. You think we should use French vanilla or white daisy? I do have white daisy out, but I can easily grab a French vanilla, because I buy these suckers. Sure do. They're always in my stash. There's not, you can see there's not a big difference on them, but yeah. This one's just a little bit more creamy. So yeah, we'll go ahead and go with the French vanilla. So I'm trying to clean up a little bit. Ask me how it's going. It's not going too good at all. I have kind of put together a few little page kits to work on. This is not one of them. This is just stuff I got from Christina over at Redefined Creative. She had a sale on National Scrapbooking Day, and it was for members only, and she kind of went through, you know, all the stuff she was getting rid of, and you had to say if you wanted it or not. And I did, but I thought people said before me that they wanted it, so I didn't think I actually got anything. So when I got her invoice, I was like, hey, because some things that she did that sale on, she had multiples of. So this must have been one of the little sets that she had multiples of. So I was really excited to see that I actually did buy something. I know I've been telling people I didn't buy anything on National Scrapbooking Day weekend. Apparently I'm a big fat liar, because I did. I think I'm going to call this Little Dreamers because both the kids are sleeping at the same time. Lucky Marissa. I didn't have multiple children. I just had one. But I hear this doesn't necessarily happen all the time. So good for her. She was able to get both the babies down at the same time. Now, just because of how these were taken, I do have a smaller one of Riker, and then the big one of Riley. Her face is so dirty. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love it. Love it. I think I might want to put a border around here, and perhaps I might want to use this as the border. I just think that is so cute. I think that's what I'm going to do, but I'm also going to cut out the inside of it because I like this, but really, I like the mushrooms. Maybe we'll use the mushrooms on this page as well. I do have a lot of stuff like closing in on me on the sides because, like I said, I am trying to clean this up. Now my other trimmer is still in the other room. I still haven't brought it back yet. This one is really pissing me off because I've changed this blade so many times and it's still doing this. Not my favorite trimmer. I know people have asked for reviews on it, and that's my review as of right now. It could be the blades. Now, close to my heart was out of blades, so I bought the blades directly from Fiskars. So, did they sell me jacked up blades? I don't know. All I know is the blades are pretty shitty. Excuse my... I would say excuse my French, but I don't even think French people say shitty. I don't know. Excuse my poor language. Right here, I am just cutting off 1/4 of an inch because we're just going to have the smallest bits, right? The smallest bits of this around each of the edges. I think that would be okay. If it's not completely straight, I am 100% okay with that, as you guys well know. But like I said, I am going to cut out the center. Now, I do have this little kind of X-Acto knife by Fiskars. I think I picked this up probably at, I don't know, Michael's or Hobby Lobby or Amazon. Who knows? But I do like it, especially for cutting out the centers. Now, I do have long X-Acto knives as well. This one's just comfortable because it sits right on your finger. And I'm not worried about my hand. Even if I put pressure on it, I'm not worried about my fingers slipping down and cutting myself. Because 100% something I would do right there. Slip my fingers down and cut myself. So, okay. So we've got that. Now, this is probably going to be a long video, and only because I am so stinking unorganized, and I do apologize. I am using I'm using my old phone to shoot this. I usually use this. It's a G7X, and it's cool because when you mount it up there, I can see the screen, right? And I can flip the screen down so I can see what I'm doing. But on this video, for some reason, actually not for some reason, I'll tell you why here in a second. For this video, I decided to use my old phone, which is a Note 8 by Samsung. So that is what I'm using for this video. What happened is, I was in there answering some comments on YouTube, and I was on a computer, and usually if I'm doing that, I'm on my phone. But I was on the computer, and I clicked it, and it pulled my video up, and the video looked fuzzy on a computer, and I was like, what? This is 4K. How could this possibly be fuzzy? So I decided I was going to do a little bit of a test and see how different it looks between my Note 8 and my G7X. I imagine they'll look the same. If not, G7X might even be better. I don't know. Yeah. This one, if it shuts off on me, I'm not gonna, well, I might possibly know. I do have a side sync on it. What side sync is with Android is it takes this image, what you're seeing, and it puts it over to my laptop so I can look over to the left and see if it's still recording or not. With the G7X, even though I miss it all the time, when it stops recording, it does actually make a sound. Now, that's usually pretty helpful for me when I'm doing a real-time video because I can hear it. But a lot of times when I am doing a process video, I'll have my headphones on, I'll be watching something or listening to something or whatever. I can't actually hear when it shuts off because I'm, you know, doing other stuff. So this is one of the papers. It is from the Crate Paper, what is it called even? Magical Forest. I really wanted to get some of this collection, and this is really the only bits that I have picked up from it. And when Christina showed this, that's when I was like, oh, me, I want that. Because I knew I really did want some. I do want to use these cute little, oops, sorry guys, not sure what that was. It sounded bad. I don't know what it was, but something fell onto my floor. So I cut these kind of all wonky, you know, because I hand cut them. So I don't know if this is going to be completely straight or not, but I will use the lines to make the paper straight, but the images might not be. Which is whatever. I mean, it's fine by me. Do you guys think we should ink these? I do love to use my vintage Photo Distress Ink Oxide by CTMH. That it. Okay. So we got that. We need to cut a couple of tags out, which, guys, you know I love me some tags. What do you think we should cut the tags out of? It looks like we're going to have one here. We're going to have one here. We're going to have one coming off of this side, just the tip of it. I would kind of like to use this wood grain because I absolutely love the wood grain. I mean, the other side is okay. Maybe we can use... I'm just reading this, so sorry for the dead air, no talking. Perhaps, do we have much blue in what I have cut off so far? We have blue down here in the mushrooms. Perhaps we could use a little bit of this, and we could use the mushroom paper for the tag that's up at the top. So I do have Tim Holtz tag die, which is my favorite, as y'all well know. I got this box right here under my desk. It is of dies. And actually I have 2 boxes under here. This is how many dies I have. I've been building my collection of dies, so it's probably time for me to get into actually organizing them, you know, and cataloging them, because they've been slowly building over the last couple of years. So it's probably time to do something like that with them. Okay, here's some of the Tim Holtz dies. I'm looking at it. I have 3 of these. This one doesn't look like it has a reinforcer in it, which is no bueno. I don't like that. I like to have my tag with the reinforcer. I do have 3 of them, but that doesn't mean they're all 3 in a box. They could be scattered all throughout my room. Right? I know I'm not the only one with this issue. Here's one, and I know this one does have a tag die in it. Or not a tag, but a reinforcer in it. Now I'm in the process of moving my room around a little bit, so I'm going to have my Big Shot underneath this desk, but right now it is over on that side of the room, so let me grab it really quick. Okay, so here is my Big Shot. I got my tag dies, I got this, and I got my wood grain paper. Now I'm going to go ahead, I think, here's our sketch. I think I'm going to use this one for the mushrooms, because I love the mushrooms, they're so cute. And these smaller ones, well, maybe for the star I could use that, and then I think I'm going to use, you know, for the wood green, this small one. And then I'm going to take out my reinforcer. I'm going to cut these out off screen because we're at 12 minutes and 50 seconds with nothing but gibberish, right? Haven't really done much of anything, so yes. Let me turn this off, and then we will come back and see what's up. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry, I got to doing some chores, and it's probably been about an hour. I think we will go ahead and ink the edges of these with a vintage photo. I did pull some stuff out of my scrap box. I am trying to use some scraps out of my scrap box every layout. So I pulled out a couple things. I put together my tags right here, and then I went and folded some clothes and stuff. So, cheers. Like last night, when I'm doing this, it's a Saturday. And last night, it was Friday, and I came home. I need to put a new one of these on. It's starting to fall apart. So, let me move that out of the way so I don't get ink on them. Anyways, yesterday was Friday, and I came home from work early thinking that I was going to, you know, enjoy half a day off scrapbooking. I didn't. I got home probably about 12:30, and I farted around for a little bit, and then I laid down and took a nap. I got up to like pee and get some water and stuff, but basically I stayed in bed till 6 a.m. I was in bed for like 16 hours. I know, that's quite ridiculous. I don't know what my problem is. Jim says, maybe you're depressed. I'm like, I don't know. I'm something, for sure. I am something. Because who stays in bed that long? Apparently I do. And the same thing happened to me last weekend, or last Friday too. I did the same thing. I took off early because I had vacation time. And I mean, let's be real, guys. COVID. I'm not going to go anywhere or travel anywhere for the rest of the year. So I have vacation time. Might as well just take a little bit here and a little bit there. Am I right? I already had to stay home for a little bit, so I don't want to do that. I'm not going to have a staycation this year. So, yeah. I just thought I'd take a little bit here and a little bit there. Anyway. Yeah, I've been wasting it sleeping. The same thing happened last week when I took off. I took off early, but then I didn't lay down till like 4. But still, I laid down at 4 and I slept till like 9 o'clock. And then I got up for maybe an hour or 2 and then I went back to bed. I don't know what the problem is. It's like my body's like, you need to sleep more or something. It's insane. Jim says I'm depressed. I could be. I mean, who's not? With all this mess. Everybody just wants their lives to go back to normal, and I get that. Me too, sisters. Me too. This piece right here, it was a full 6x6 sheet. I think it's from Simple Stories, but I did pull this out of my scrap box. So went ahead and inked the edges, or went ahead and mounted my photos on it, because I am going to, I think, use the rest of the scraps from this color as a strip across, instead of cutting up another piece of paper from Magical Forest, or whatever it's called. So yeah, let's get this going. Get that, get that. We have this sweet picture of Riley Brew, and there's a sweet picture of Little Riker, who I'm starting to call Trey for the 3rd. I don't think, maybe this won't fit across there. I have this, which is from Record the Story. I don't like those 2 papers together. That's not going to work. I do have this one. It's a little lighter than what the side is. It is also from Crate Paper. This will work. This will do the job. Just cut it down a little bit. Alright, let me go ahead. I feel like I'm just like hemming and hawing and taking my time, and it's real time, so maybe I ought not be doing that. So let's just, look, I made a mark on here. Yeah, that's nice. Let's just go ahead and make some commitments, guys. Let's make some commitments. I'm going to move this down a little bit, see if I can cover that mark I made up. Perhaps I can. We got this one. Just gonna go like right in there somewhere. Okay, so that one, which is pretty crooked. Straight enough. Straight enough. Now, this sketch, you can see there's like this circular bit. I don't know if we're going to end up doing that or not. I do have the tags that I cut out. Obviously, this one I cut a full piece, but I didn't need to. But that's what I did. It's going to go right about there somewhere. I got this cute little star one. It's going to go right about there somewhere. And then I've got the wood grain one, and you can see there's this little side thing over to the side. Because I moved everything over this way a little bit, because where I made that mark on the paper, I might end up putting this embellishment cluster over on the other side, which is perfectly fine for me. It doesn't bother me at all. What do we want to do about that circular bit? I don't know. My big scissors are still in the other room. I should have grabbed them on my way in. I did see them sitting there. So we got this. Her face is so dirty. That is so cute. Let me see. The circular bit. I think that we can maybe... see what I got in here. I have a circle die. I know, guys, preparedness is not my forte today, or tomorrow, or yesterday, or any other day. Let's not be crazy. Let's not be crazy. All right, my large circle die is MIA. Nope, found it. Okay. So maybe we can, I only want this as a template, guys. Maybe we can take this big circle die and see what kind of circle we can get. Right, like this. Let's go ahead and stick this down. Why, you ask? I mean, we can make it work. It's fine. It'll work out. It'll work out. And maybe we could put this circular piece right here and take a pencil and draw this a little circle around. The only problem with doing this is my erasers have went MIA. But a lot of times, if you draw this circle, you'll still see a little bit. After you erase it, you can still see a little bit of the line, which is perfect for me because I just want the line. And I don't know where any of my good erasers are. So this is what I'm doing. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've got a stamp that has a star on it. Right? This doesn't have a star. I do have these plus signs. So those are pretty cute. We can maybe put those into a circular motion. I'm just looking at what I have on my desk. I still have the thick and thin on here. I still have these people. Some of those. These are the ones I haven't put up yet. This is the one I don't even think I've showed you yet. This is with the Aurora collection. Okay, those are all I have. Oh, I still have Epic out. Oh, look, stars. Ha! Except I think they're 3 in a row. And that's not exactly what I wanted, but whatever. Okay. I got a big star. I really don't want one that big though, so then my only alternative is these 3 in a row, which I don't know that I want them to be 3 in a row. But I also don't want to cut it up because, again, I mean, surely I've got a small one somewhere, but I'm not going to go get it out, so we're just going to use the big one because I'm lazy. Yeah, let's just go. I got this ink right here. It's One Canoe 2. It's a gold. I think I've only used this one time. Yeah, look. I used it to sponge through a stencil, it looks like. Today, we're just gonna plop it down there. We're just gonna plop it down there, and if it doesn't look the best, it's fine. Works for me, dude. I don't think Close to My Heart has got gold ink. They might, and I'm just not aware of it, but I do not think they do. Otherwise, I would be using that. Okay, I'm going to erase the rest of these lines. And I know, yes, I could use a different eraser, and I do have a different eraser. It's just a matter of where. Don't know. My desk is a complete disaster, which I've told you guys that before. I'm supposed to be working on straightening it up, which I clearly haven't done yet. Oops. Oh, looky what I did there. Guess where there's more stars gonna be. Yep, you would be right. You would be right. So we have a little circular element going on. So we got our little circular element, which this is, of course, as you know, a sketch. You don't have to follow it. A lot of times with the circular elements, I just kind of leave that out. But I figured, why the heck not? Keep it in there. So yeah, we kept it in there this time. Let's see. Got this one of Riley, looking completely adorable with her dirty face. And I've got this one of Riker. And then this is going to go up like that. So maybe I might want one more star. Maybe right here. Okay. So I'll put Riker right about here. I'll make him go over the top. Like, maybe like that. And then I have this one, this little tag. I can stick it right there. Like that. And I said I wanted to put like little dreamers or something, but I don't know if we will or not. Let's see. I did get some things with, okay, first of all, I cut out, first of all, let me put my die back before I lose it. And I have this, but I'm going to keep that star out because I might need it again. Okay, so I did cut this out of a paper that was in my scrap box, right? And you guys know I love this kind of thing. Love, love, love the babies. Little animals. I love that. So I have that. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I know with the Magical Forest collection, I did get these from Christina, and these big bows are so hard for me. I am going to try and use one though. I've got this yellow one. We can like try and cover up his blue bow with a yellow bow. And then we need to have a title somewhere. Of course, we still have another cluster to put down somewhere. And let's see what kind of, pretty sure I got some embellishments with this. Okay, I did. Let's see if there's any that are like maybe pre-made. You amaze me, never grow up, be you. Happiness lives inside the smallest moments, strong, made of stars. That might be good because I have all the stars on here, but also it's kind of this weird coppery color I don't know if I love. There's a Oh My Darling, which is super cute. Best kid ever, stay little forever, play all day, blah blah. There is this black one that says Dream. There's one that says Dream, which doesn't really fit in with little dreamers, but still. It's black, and it says Dream. We can maybe use this for our title. I'll put it on top of the little lamb. Maybe we want to put the little lamb on top of the dream. Maybe we want to put the dream up here. I super want to use a little lamb though. Maybe we want to put the little dream right. Did I not glue this down? Pretty sure I put some adhesive behind it, just not much. Maybe we can use that dream right there. I really want to use the lamb, guys. I'm like married to this lamb. I'm married to it. I want to use it. You know what that means? That means it doesn't matter what you say, I'm going to be using it because I love it. And it was in my scrap box. So I've used this piece and this piece from my scrap box. Here is a very hard for me to use bow. I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive on it and put it down because we need to get this show on the road. Let's go ahead and stay down right here. Bam. Here's my little dream. Did I get any other embellishments? This has got some hearts. It's got some stars. Like here is a yellow star. Maybe they could go somewhere. Copper stars, a black star. I guess if we're having black, maybe I want to tie in more black. I don't know. Yeah. On this one, I think there was this even smaller yellow star. Yeah, there's an even smaller yellow star that maybe I can use somewhere here. Let's put this yellow over here. So I got one over there, and we'll put one right here. I need to build this up. I need to do something with this area. Are those all? No, I got these, guys. Let's see. There are some more little stars, but again, they're in that copper. What is up with this copper? And it's not even a good copper. It's like a super fake copper. I'm not going to use those. I've got some black enamel dots that might come in handy. This is from all sorts of different things. I just have in a baggie on my desk that needs to be put away. Yeah, I think those are all the embellishments I got. Okay, let's go ahead and build up this other cluster down here. We'll go ahead and use some of this yellow in it. We'll use some of this in it. And what else do we want to use in it? I got some of this left. I got some of the, what is that called? Tag left. Let's see what happens if we go this here. This can go on here. The tag can tuck in underneath it like that. Maybe we could put this star like maybe like here somewhere. How about that? Is that too much? Because I already have this lamb right here. Is this going to be too bottom heavy now, I wonder? Maybe I want to use this one. Is that going to be too bottom heavy? It might be. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do it, guys. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Sure am. Sure enough. We're going to stick this right down like here. This like right here. I did not ink that, guys. Did not ink that. It's gonna have to be okay. Alright, I'm gonna stick this one right like about here, I think. No, I don't want to do that. I want this underneath. Put too much on here. Too much adhesive. because I want this underneath, because I also want my tag underneath, because I didn't cut it, you know, super big. I want my tag under there too. Let me turn this to the side so I kind of wrinkled this up pretty good. And that's just gonna have to be okay. It's 100% crooked. Still 100% crooked. Okay. Might want to put something. No, dude. Alright. Now I still got this mess going on. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that other one from the Epic, whatever it was called, Urban Flair collection. I'm going to use the 3 in a row. See if we can't get a little bit of that covered up, possibly. This is the 3 in a row. Ooh, I almost dropped the thing again. Okay guys, it shut off on me. I don't know why, but it did. But I saw it over to the side. I don't know if I saw it immediately though. On this one we're going to do it a little bit different. I'm just going to pull the strings up and I'm going to just tie a knot in the end of it. Well, that's what I'm going to try to do. I've got sausage fingers, so we'll see how good it goes. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So that's what we did there. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive here. I think we might need, you think we need more black? Even though I said I was going to splatter in brown. Black and brown probably don't go the greatest together, but maybe I could splatter in gold. Let's see. Got a little one there. Maybe we could put one right here. Maybe we could put one right here. There's lots of places to write on here. So I got lots of journaling opportunities if I so choose. I don't know. I don't know if I love this little dot. I already put glue under that star, so that star is staying where it's at. Let me see. What do you guys think? It's plain. It's a little plain. I don't think I have anything else I want to put on there. These have like lots of words, which, you know, I typically love. Lots of words. You never grow up. I typically like lots of words, but in this instance, I don't know. There is this stay little forever, but I mean, we already have dream on there. So I guess whichever could be. That's way too big. Maybe we could use the never grow up. Here's another yellow starts giant, but it'll give us a little bit more or something. Stick it like right under here and layer this up on top of it. Here's a little piece of something we can tie in that black and white with. So we have that. Let me put a little bit of dots under one side of it. Sorry guys, I'm not super talkative, am I? I'm not talking a whole bunch. I apologize. Okay, so here's our Never Grow Up. We like that? It gave us something a little bit more. I shoved this right in this side. I love that mushroom paper. I don't know if it really has anything to do with stars, but whatever. Yeah, I don't think I want to put anything else. I mean, maybe I do. Maybe I